Hello out there in the interwebs. This is Paul with Only on Tuesdays, where Tuesday's the perfect day for me. And first off, I want to apologize. I did not have a video up for yesterday. That was weird. Very busy. So I was all over the place, running all over the place, and then I had to work that night. I ended up getting, yes, I did get the DBZ game, Xenoverse 2. Ooh, actually going this way. Awesome. Absolutely amazing. Just what I expected. They did so many great things with it. Added a few new things. I mean, it gave it that feel of the old game, but gave it more experiences, better graphics. They still have a few kinks to work out for them. Like, there's the loading takes a little bit longer, but again, it just launched and there's so many people on there that it slowed the system down a little bit. Absolutely fun. You can transfer over one character, but he becomes an NPC, but everything is attached to him you get for your character. Absolutely amazing game. I also found out, I was thinking it was coming out later. I almost thought for sure I heard a later date for it. Was World of Final Fantasy. World of Final Fantasy is not what I expected it to be. It's a JRPG, which is a turn-based RPG, which you all know that I absolutely love. It's my favorite form of RPG. But it's also, get this, it's Final Fantasy's version of Pokemon. You heard me. I'm serious. I am dead, absolutely serious. They're called Mirages. You have two main characters. They are twin brother and sister, and they wake up and there's no one else left in the world. They don't have any memory. They have amnesia, and someone comes in. I don't want to ruin anything, and introduces them to this gateway, and it's another world, and it's the world of Final Fantasy. They give it another name, of course, and everyone's in the little kitty, cute little figurine. I can never remember what they're called. Form, and the main characters can change from normal human form to the little form, and they have little monsters, and the monsters evolve. They even have this little cube thing. It's called a sphere, crystalline. I can't remember. I literally only played an hour of it. I was playing a little bit more of DBZ, but I had to get both games. I went to one of my friends who owns a gamer store, traded in a whole bunch of stuff, and I didn't have to pay a dime. So yay me. So, but anyway, there's little cubes, and inside the cube looks like a Pokeball with horns almost, but a different color, and it has a kind of a face to it. And each one of the main characters, two of them, the brother and sister, have this awesome looking weird little glove thing, and it's what helps open up these. I'm going to keep using the Pokemon reference because it's the only reference I can use. Pokeballs. Because I can't remember the actual name of it, but it still looks amazing. They have evolutions, they have abilities called Stack, where it's literally the little cute version will sit on your head. And then there's a bigger version that you can ride, like one of the first one. The second one you get, in Mirage you get, is Chocobo, but it's a little chick. So it sits on your head and you get bonus abilities. And once it gets bigger, you evolve it to a regular Chocobo. You can ride it and you stack on top of it, and then you can get another one of those little Mirages and stack on top of your head, and you get even more bonuses. It's insane. I love it. I'm dumbfounded. Like tonight, when I get off of work, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna play some more of that. Graphics look amazing. It has that also anime cartoony feel, but also has that feel of Final Fantasy. Like a lot of the art for the main two characters looks like straight out of Kingdom Hearts. They did an amazing job. I think it's their take on it, and one of the coolest things. Yes, it is only on PlayStation, but you also can get on the Vita. You can actually do the cross syncing thing. You can also trade these mirages or Pokemon, whatever you want to call them. They are mirages, they're not Pokemon. It's so much like Pokemon, it's kind of scary, but at the same time, it's amazing. It's not, but it is. It's their take on it. You can't really complain. I mean, Digimon has their own version, and it's very similar to Pokemon. I like all three, honestly. I'm playing the Cyber Sleuth Digimon game on PS4. Now playing the Final Fantasy one, which is called World of Final Fantasy, which I'm just got done explaining. And I play Pokemon on my Nintendo. I have a 3DS XL new, and I'm playing it. Heck, I'm definitely getting Sun and Moon. I don't know which one I'm going to get first. It's probably going to be Moon. Justine, I follow her on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and she had a little Twitter thing for the polls for Sun or Moon, and I chose Moon. I think I'm going to go with Moon, and Moon won overall, so I think I'm going to go Moon for the first one, but I'm getting both within the next... By the time Christmas comes around, I'll own both of them. Simple as that. Actually, if I have enough to trade in, I probably will own both of them the day they come out, but don't judge me. But but you can judge me on Tuesdays. How about that? Only on Tuesdays you can judge me. Today's Wednesday, but you know what I say, every day's Tuesday, perfect day for me. But yeah, I kind of messed up yesterday. I didn't record. I messed up today because I also drive my roommate to and from work in the morning, and I was exhausted. I drove him this morning to work. It's like a 45-minute drive. Yes, he pays for gas. Don't worry about that. Got home. I even had a coffee. Yes, I cheated again. I had a coffee. I got home. Played a little bit more DBZ because I knew I was going to have to go to the gym. I fell asleep with the controller in my hand. It is now. That was at, I think I fell asleep around 8 o'clock, roughly. Because I remember last time looking at the camera, the clock on my PS4. It was like 8, almost 8, like 5 minutes till. And I don't remember anything after that, honestly. I really don't. So I'm thinking I fell asleep around 8:10, something like that. And it's now 1:26. I woke up at 12:30. So apparently I was tired. So yes, I didn't go to the gym today. Darn. I want to say something else, but But anyway, I can't believe I missed yesterday for recording anything. I went to the gym yesterday. Still drinking plenty of aqua. Which I need to start drinking that. I just woke up. It feels like freaking summer again. It's warm again. And Georgia is so weird when it comes to weather. I like to say Georgia has ADHD when it comes to weather. And it's what's even funnier, Weather Channel, the main headquarters, the head honchos when it comes to weather, is based out of Georgia. The most chaotic weather system in the United States, in my opinion. Now, I've been to a lot of the states too. Usually they're very, very predictable. Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, pretty much the southern states. South Carolina, North Carolina is kind of predictable, but not that much. I mean, it has that aspect to the south when it comes to unpredictability. Florida You don't know what's going to happen. You just know it's going to rain like 7 times a day. So it's predictable in its own sense. So I don't count Florida, even though I'm from Florida. I was born in Florida. I wasn't raised in Florida, but I was born there. But I also lived in Arizona, Tennessee, and Georgia. I've lived in a few other places, but those are the primary ones. Most of which I was a kid. Moved around a lot. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I didn't work out today. I'm so angry. I'm happy I got some sleep because if you don't know, I'm an insomniac. So anytime I can get some sleep, it's a good thing. But at the same time, the whole day is kind of out of whack. I'm a morning person, but I still have that groggy morning, don't want to be up kind of aspect. You know what I'm saying? But back to the matter at hand. I will be in the gym tomorrow, I promise. It just kind of threw everything out of whack. I don't know. I was actually supposed to go to the chiropractor today, too, and that's not going to happen. I'm not going to have time. I got to pick up my roommate to go back home. I mean, even though the chiropractor is in the same area, it doesn't open. They have a lunch period, and by the time they open back up, I have to be at work. Or I have to be at work within the hour. And it's a 45-minute drive. It's not going to make it. Especially if I drop my roommate off and then go back to work. It's just not going to happen today. I'm going to have to go on Friday. But anyway, I still had fun with the 2 games. You have to play the Dragon Ball Z game. If you're a fighting game fanatic at all, if you're MMO fanatic at all, you'll love it. If you just like Dragon Ball Z, the fighting system is very simple. Even if you're not a fighting fan, you might get into it because the fighting system is excruciatingly simple. They simplified it in the best ways, so it's literally about how you use it. It's kind of like NASCAR. NASCAR, all of the cars go exactly the same speed. Exactly, they have to. They have to have the same kind of brakes. They have very specific guidelines. So you have to follow them. So it's all about the driver and not about the car. Because all the cars are exactly the same. They just look different on the outside for advertising. But in this game, it's literally about the fighter, whoever's fighting, how you interpret it, the abilities that you choose. It really depends on how, because all the buttons are the same, all the moves are the same. It's all the same. Well, not all the moves, but it depends on what you can actually choose your own moves, because you can build a custom character. But anyway, that's besides the point. The world of Final Fantasy game, if you're a Final Fantasy fanatic at all, you're gonna love it. Absolutely. Now, one misconception is all the monsters are summons. That's not true. Some of them are just regular monsters. So, from the Final Fantasy world. But there are you can get the summons and you have to evolve them as well. So, I think it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to actually put some serious hours into the game, which is when I do. I'm usually at night when I can't sleep, because that's the only time I have a chance to play video games. So, because the rest of the day I'm so busy doing other stuff. I'm doing this. I'm checking on my Instagram and Twitter, which thank you guys for starting to follow more. Again, The Restaurantian, the restaurant IAN, all together on Instagram and Twitter. So, like, subscribe, follow, push the red button. Yeah, so I had to make myself laugh, and I don't know why, because I'm so tired. That's the only downside for sleeping so much when you're insomniac. When you sleep too much, you're exhausted, and I'm gonna hate working today. I really am. And I'm rambling. I've been rambling for almost 15 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day. See you out there in the